Let me take you to the frozen heart of Russia, deep in the Ural Mountains, where a mystery has chilled the world for over 60 years. This is the story of Dyatlov Pass, a place where 9 experienced hikers met a fate so bizarre it's still debated by experts, skeptics, conspiracy theorists alike. It was February 1959. Igor Dyatlov and his team set off on what should have been a challenging but routine trek. They never returned. When rescuers finally found their campsite, what they discovered was straight out of a nightmare. The tent was slashed open from the inside. Belongings were left behind, as if the hikers had fled in terror, barefoot, half-dressed into the sub-zero night. Their bodies were found scattered in the snow, some with broken ribs, some with broken skulls, others with no visible injuries at all. One woman was missing her tongue. There were strange orange tans on some of the victims and traces of radiation on their clothes. What could have caused such panic? Why did they run into almost certain death? The official Soviet investigation closed the case with a vague statement, a compelling natural force. But what does that even mean? Since then, theories have exploded. Some say it was an avalanche. Experts point out the slope was too shallow and the tent wasn't buried. Others suggest infrasound, powerful winds creating frequencies that trigger irrational fear. There's the theory of secret military tests, radioactive weapons, parachute mines. Some even whisper about Yetis, UFOs, or government cover-ups. But every theory leaves questions unanswered. If it was an avalanche, why did they cut open the tent instead of using the door? If it was military tests, why did the authorities allow the bodies to be found at all? Why the radiation? Why the missing tongue? In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the case, only to double down on the avalanche theory, but most researchers aren't convinced. And the families of the victims aren't convinced. So here's what makes Dyatlov Pass so haunting. It's not just the chilling details, but the total lack of closure. After decades, with all our technology and hindsight, no one can say for certain what happened that night. Maybe that's why this story grips us so tightly. It's a reminder that some corners of our world still refuse to give up their secrets. What do you think happened at Dyatlov Pass? Let me know in the comments. And remember, some mysteries are never meant to be solved.